Hello, good morning. It's Nicole Lewis-Keeber, founder of Nicole Lewis-Keeber Coaching, therapist, coach, mindset expert, money mindset master, podcaster, you name it. I got my fingers in it. And the reason why I have my fingers in it is because I absolutely love to learn, to teach, and to help my clients empower themselves. And so I'm going to be doing a series of kind of like lies that we tell ourselves that disempower ourselves as entrepreneurs. Hey, Angela. And so I wanted to start out with an idea. It's actually an observation that I had a couple of weeks ago when I was at a conference. And there was a lot of talk about hustle, and there was a lot of talk about work ethic. And as the people around me were talking about hustle and work ethic, and they were leaning into it with a ferocious energy, I, of course, me being me, was saying to myself, really? This all feels like a lie to me. This doesn't feel very empowering. And so, one of the things that I hear from entrepreneurs and from the people around them to kind of make sense of the intensity, the hustle, the time, the energy, is they're just a workaholic. Have you ever heard someone say that to you, or have you ever said that about someone else who's driven, spends all this time on their job or in their business? And we look to this and we think, wow, this is such a great thing. They're so committed. They're just a workaholic. First of all, being a workaholic, that's a disempowering term, when it comes to being addicted to something. So I don't really want anyone to call me a workaholic, because that's within itself is disempowering. But we use it as a framework for, buying in and enabling this really abusive behavior that we have towards ourselves as entrepreneurs and business owners. So let's look at that again. They're just an alcoholic. Well, my brain goes to, what if they're actually trapped in a cycle of self-abuse through their work, through their business, due to experiences that they had as a childhood that were either traumatic or childhood adversity that they had? So sit with that a minute. Think about this idea of saying, I'm just a workaholic, or they're just a workaholic. I hear this all the time, and I hear it, people say it with reverence and envy. Bullshit. I call bullshit. These are the lies that we tell ourselves. These are the lies that we tell each other. So I wanted to leave this here for you today to give you a reframe on this idea when someone says, they're just a workaholic, or I'm just a workaholic. What if there's actually something, what if you're actually trapped in some kind of cycle within your business or your career that is has its hooks into you because of experiences that you had as a child that were adverse or around some kind of traumatic event? I'm not going to tell you to tell me what that is. If you want to, send me a message, but certainly not here. But I want you to tell me, does this resonate with you? Do you think about this? Has this occurred to you? Is this something that you see when you hear other people talking in reverence about this hectic, hustle, workaholic lifestyle? Let's flip that over and look at the underbelly and determine, is this really true? Is this really empowering? And does this serve not only my business, but myself? I'm going to stay here for a minute, see if there are any comments or questions. This is going to be a series of what ifs, the lies that we tell ourselves, to begin to have you thinking a little bit about the words that you use, the language, the reverence around the hustle that we have as entrepreneurs, and how actually it's not quite as helpful as we think it is. So Angela says, yes, my New England fam is full of hard work snobs. Right. Are they happy? Are they fulfilled? Are they getting what they wanted from that activity? If you work hard, they like you. I would question that, and I would wonder if that's actually true. So that's always the thing I ask myself. Is this true? Is this helpful? And really, is this my story? So when people tell me that they're a workaholic and they laugh and they want a pat on the back, I'm not giving it to them anymore. I don't agree with workaholic. I don't agree with being a workaholic. I don't agree with disempowering yourself with terms and phrases like that. So next time you hear someone say that, think about it, think about yourself, and kind of ask yourself, what is another way that I could say this, and how could I lean into this lifestyle in a different way, so that I can empower myself in my business and empower each other by calling each other out on behaviors that we prize as entrepreneurs that aren't really that healthy. All right, so they're just a workaholic. I'm just a workaholic. What's the actual truth underneath that? What if they're actually trapped in a cycle of self-abuse through their work or business due to experiences of adversity in childhood or trauma? Angela said, seems like it's a real diagnosis that they might be laughing off. Well, you know how they always say that there's truth in laughter. What just is what is meant in the heart. So if someone says that and they're laughing it off, they probably feel led by it, and they feel trapped by it, and it's probably a cycle that they've gotten so used to that they probably would like to break out of, but they're not sure how, so that's why they kind of laugh about it. All right, so I'm going to end this today because I want to keep these short. Just want them to be thought bombs for y'all to think about. And let me know what you think. Send me a message, comment here, ask questions. If this resonates with you, or you want to start a discussion somewhere else on your group, feel free to share this video. It is shareable. If you are interested in learning more about the ways that we disempower ourselves through our business, I have a self-assessment called the Business Relationship Self-Assessment on my website, nicole.lewis-keeber.com, that you can download to go through some steps to figure out where are you at in your relationship with you and your business. Is it empowering or is it disempowering? So I invite you to go do that as well. Have a fabulous Monday. I hope this video is far and wide, and I'll be back pretty soon to throw out another thought bomb, for you all to think about. We're going to flip this stuff on its head, right? No more abuse in entrepreneurship. We're going to stop recreating our abuse by using our businesses. Not going to happen on my watch. All right, I will see you guys later. Talk to you soon.